So I've just completed the anaerobic threshold intervals. It consisted of 28 minutes total, 4 sets of 4 minutes of work, 3 minutes of relief type work. The work session consisted of speed walking at an incline of 10.5% at a speed of 3.4 kilometers per hour with a target heart rate of 140 to 145 beats per minute, which I definitely maintained, and I exceeded it again towards the middle of the intervals, middle of the entire interval program, as well as towards the middle of completing all 4 sets. So the second and third intervals were a little bit easier. I think mentally I was just a little bit more prepared. I knew how long 4 minutes left felt. Also, like, I mean, I'm a fairly well-trained athlete, especially when it comes to cardio, but I definitely did notice it, and I usually run. So that's another thing to keep in mind with clients. I usually run for, long, slow distances, and I felt like this was a little bit more of a challenge, even though I wasn't running, but the incline really helped. So actually I'm going to use it for my own program, just to switch it up and hopefully get a training adaptation from it. Anyways, so first video is just explanation, intro of what the session will be, and how interval or anaerobic threshold interval training works and its benefits and everything. The second video, which is posted in order, is the end of the warm-up, because you don't need to see me really warming up, and the introduction of the first work interval. The third video will be just the last 2 minutes of a work interval, and I will be saying the kind of code phrase for the perceived speech difficulty, this is great, or no, this is easy, I feel great, just so I can make sure I'm at that proper intensity, and then 2 minutes of a rest interval, and then the last video will be just the last few minutes of my last interval, followed by me gradually decreasing the speed, as well as completely taking the incline all the way down to 0. I ended up doing it for a total of 10 minutes, and brought my heart rate down to, I think I brought it down to 66 beats per minute by then. And then I followed kind of a basic stretching program. Definitely stretched my calves, my gastroc and soleus, with like a standing gastroc stretch against a wall, as well as a little bit of myofascial release. Same with my hamstrings, because that's where I felt the burn the most. So yeah, anyways, that's all I have for anaerobic threshold interval training.